Hi, I'm Mike Barnes. Starting my 20th year here at Alumni. I'm an associate professor. I'm also an alum. And today I'm going to share with you how to make 3 different drinks. We are in the Kennedy Lounge, and I know I say the same thing every year. I'd like to give a brief history of where the name came from. Jack Kennedy is also an alum. Jack graduated in 1963, and when they had a capital campaign to raise money for the improvement of Alumni, Jack Kennedy sat as the head. In turn, they named this bar after him to thank him for the effort he put in. And help to think about that when I stand here in the Kennedy Lounge. We've got 3 different drinks here today. One that would fall under the Martini family. One that's more of a dessert ice cream. Everybody likes ice cream. Who doesn't like ice cream, right? And then the last one is a mocktail. But the first one is called the Long Kiss Goodnight. Makes me think of an early girlfriend I had on the first floor of Gary Hall. Right? When your heart used to feel like it was coming out of your chest. Oh my God. Right? Hoping that the RA wouldn't catch me kissing her in the hallway. This one is, I think, tasty and real easy to make. And it only has 3 different ingredients. Vanilla vodka, regular vodka, and white cream de cocoa. So I'm going to start with my mixing glass. And I'm going to put in a scoop of ice. The amount of ice I'm going to put in is correlated to the size of the glass. Also, the amount of what I pour is going to be based on the size of the glass. We're going to start off with 1 1/2 ounces of vodka. One of the things I was going to talk about this morning is pourers. Now this pourer here is a cheap one, but it pours really well. All right, I got the jigger over here, the pourer, and I go like this. I want a little extra, 1 1/2. The other one I was going to talk about is this one. This is actually more expensive. It's a ball pourer. When you put that in and the alcohol flows to a certain amount and the ball drops down and stops. Personally, it's not my favorite, okay? This other one that I'm using is referred to as a steam pourer, right? This one I like the best because the flow rate is constant and it always comes out. There's not an air bubble and it doesn't seem to slow me down. That was vanilla vodka, and then the last one is the white cream de cocoa. That's going to give it that little chocolate flavor. Now, most martinis would be stirred. I know what you're thinking, James Bond, shaken not stirred. The truth is, Bond, sorry, you're wrong. The reason you don't shake a martini is because of vermouth. The vermouth would oxidize. You get very cloudy. And that's not what a martini should be like. It should be crystal clear. Now in this one, I can shake. Why? Because there's no vermouth. I just have the 2 vodkas and the white cream de cocoa. Have the drink go from end to end and make sure that I can hear it hit both ends. Well, as I took a martini glass and I put in shaved white chocolate as a garnish. Wow. It does make for a nice appearance. Long Kiss Goodnight. The second one is going to be a frozen mudslide. Where do you get the best frozen mudslide? We all know it's at Fridays. So I went online and I found Friday's frozen mudslide recipe. There's 4 different ways to make drinks. Build, blend, stir, shake. The first one I shook, could have stirred it. The next one I'm going to blend. And I have very much a home blender here. It's not a regular bar blender or Proctor Silex, but it does get the job done. I'm going to start off with a cup of ice. And before I add the dairy products, the ice cream, I want to try to blend this ice a little bit to get it real smooth without causing the dairy to foam up. The recipe for this is going to be 1½ ounces of vodka, 1½ ounces of Bailey's, and 1½ ounces of Kahlua. As you all know, Bailey's is an Irish cream. Personally, I think it's the very best one. You do have to be, use the word careful. I stick with Bailey's and you can't go wrong. So I'm going to put in, like I say, the non-dairy, equal parts. There's one. You gotta have vodka. That's going to fortify the whole thing. There's two. And lastly, Kahlua. This is a 2-speed blender. And what I want to do is I want to start it on the lower speed. It's less torque, it's easier on the motor, and it's easier on the blades. You can almost hear when the ice starts to break. Once I've got the ice started to be smashed or crushed, now I'm going to add the dairy products. This calls for 1 scoop of vanilla, 2 scoops of chocolate, and a dash of cream. Now in bartending, whenever you see the word cream, that means half and half. So this is just going to give it a little consistency. It's funny, it did call for Haagen-Dazs ice cream, and in the store I did find Haagen-Dazs ice cream. 1 scoop there, 2 scoops of chocolate, alright, now back on the blender. I wanted to hear less of that ice noise. I actually, for being the guy who teaches bartending, don't drink a lot of alcohol. I've had some medical problems that doesn't really agree with me. I think I could easily make an exception for that. I know I made it. It sounds a little rude for me to say, that looks good. But that one looks really good to me. Alright, and the last one is a non-alcoholic drink. I was really challenged by this because some of the recipes had ingredients that were very exotic, hard to find. So I wasn't sure what to do. I thought I would just do something that I personally thought was tasty, thirst quenching, all of those things. And I'm going to make a non-alcoholic mimosa. You all know mimosas are orange juice and champagne. It's in that same family as a Bellini. Nice. And now we do half a glass, thank you very much. Top that off with orange juice. In bartending, whenever we use orange juice, we always use no pulp. The reason we use no pulp is because the pulp is your arch enemy. This one is Sunday morning brunch, cold and refreshing. Any of you try it, I hope you enjoy. I wish we were doing this in person. For what it's worth, I look forward to the day that we can. You all take care, stay safe.
Good afternoon. My name is Wayne McCabe. I'm a member of the class of 1970. And I've been tasked with the responsibility for offering the toast to this event. To this end, I would offer you this. Today, we toast our memories. The students, athletes, and friends we once were, reunited for a time and reliving our shared past. Everything that happened here at Delhi played a major part in shaping us and providing us with a needed start for our future. So today, we return to remember the youth that we were. We also honor those who taught and encouraged us. We remember our old friends, those with us now, those who could not make it, those who have gone before and are no longer with us. We mourn our losses for those of our friends who have departed before us. Dear friends, lift your glasses with me to our younger selves, to our activities, our plans, and the promises we sought. This is to those who celebrate our 50th, 45th, 40th, 35th, 30th, and 25th and younger anniversaries. I also wish to greet John Lasher and Richard Baywright, who are members of the class of 1960, and they're celebrating the 60th anniversary of graduating from our college. And also to Dan Heyer, a member of the class of 1958, exhibiting his 65th anniversary. May we always remember with gratitude their individual and collective parts they used in making us who we are today. There is an old Irish toast that I'm aware of that I think is appropriate for now. It goes, Sláinte Nevar, AC Gu Nemoir U DJO. Loosely phrased, it means health to the men and may women live forever. And to my brother, Stoker, I say, Sláinte. Okay.
Thank you, Wayne, for that beautiful toast. It's so great to have this celebration with everyone, and we hope you enjoyed it too. On behalf of SUNY Delhi's Alumni Council and the college, our hearty congratulations once again to this year's Alumni Award recipients, as well as to all of our wonderful alumni who are celebrating special anniversaries this year. Great job, Wayne. Thank you.
Thank you very much. That was enjoyable.